Alright, what's up everybody? Chad Casket here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a little video, kind of show you how I myself make crafting macros and hopefully teach you how to make some of your own. It's pretty simple, but I'm going to show you all the tools that I use to actually do it, and show you my guys' stats and everything. And this could get like a little bit technical, but this is also for like anybody who's beginning crafting, any stuff like that. You can also use these same tools to make your own macros and such. So first off, I'll show you the website that I use here to make the macros. Let me show you here. Okay, so this right here is the website that we use to make the macros and such. So I have, what you can do is go to your attributes part right here, have this on simulator, and you'll go to your guys' attributes right here, and then you'll put in your level, your craftsmanship, your control, and your CP. So my blacksmith here, this is his exact stuff. So 1009 craftsmanship, 960 control, the CP is 430. So that's what I've got in here. And then available actions, I just put all of them on there. Even the specialist actions I don't mess with too much, other than like innovative touch and everything like that. So anyway, once you have your attributes and stuff put into here, and I would go along each one of these because it actually saves it over time. Like after you close out your window and stuff, it'll save your attributes that you have for each one of your characters here. So make sure to put, like if you're just beginning crafting, don't put all actions, just put the ones that you have, so that you don't, use an action that isn't available to you at the time, like whenever you're making a macro. So alright, so once you've got that in there, go back to the simulator, and the macro that I'm working on today is the Ironworks gear 4-star macro, because we have a 3-star macro, and or it's not a 4-star, this is the Ironworks, the 3-star macro for the 1764 progress thing. Now I will let you know right now that this tool is so fucking broken whenever it comes to Ingenuity 2. I don't know what's wrong with it. Something's messed up. So we have to compile like some numbers ourselves. So you'll hit this edit button right here, and then it'll let you start doing your stuff. So if you want to know like how to make like a good rotation, not a good macro, and you're going to do like the flawless synthesis thing, then just run out, do your maker's mark right here, and then run out 1,000,000 flawless synth to see what it hits for, because it'll count them down right here for you. So see that if we did the whole flawless synth scenario, see, and you can take them away by clicking on them there. You got one left, boom, it would be 720. But we're trying to make a macro today, so I don't want 15 actions. So we're gonna stick with the muscle memory path and everything. So I know muscle memory here is hitting for 582, and then we're gonna check and see what piece by piece hits for after that. 972 there. So, and it'll also, if you scroll down a little ways, it's gonna tell you right here what your progress is at and what it actually hit for. So 582, 390. See the second piece by piece, bring us all the way to 1233, and that one would hit for 261. So now here's the part that's broken about this thing. So if you hit Careful Synth 2, it hits for 149. Now if you hit Ingenuity 2 and then Careful Synth 2, it only hits for 163. Now we all know that that's not correct. because Ingenuity 2 is a lot more boss than this tool is letting it show. So for some reason, I'm not sure if it's because we're past the thousands in our craftsmanship and stuff like that, that Ingenuity 2 is all messed up, but it definitely is. So we need to compile some numbers over here. So I have already, with the progress hits, and I put a little link in this tab here for you, but with the progress hits, I know 582 and 390. So I need to figure out how much Careful Synth 2 hits for, and then I also want to know how much Careful Synth 2 plus Ingenuity 2 hits for. So let me figure that out real quick. Basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to craft something real fast. I've got some mats ready for a couple of the main hand tools. I crafted his main hand here. This is all his melds, which I'll be making a video here shortly tonight about how to configure your melds properly and how to get that all set up. So real fast, let me make this, and we'll figure out those numbers. So you already got that. Do the Leatherworkers tool. I still have 2 tools left I gotta make. And anytime I do like a big crafting thing, I always use Crafting as a Service, and I'll put that link in the description of the video too. So I've still got to make the Goldsmith tool and the Leatherworker tool. So now also I ate a baked onion soup. So on this here, you'll want to put in the effects of a baked onion soup over here, which baked onion soup gives you 28 more craftsmanship and 48 more CP. So we'll actually have 478 CP, as you can see right here. So real fast, I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to do the old school 2-star rotation. Get this out of the way so that we can get those numbers. And this is just the basic 2-star, 3-star rotation that we've all been using forever. I have videos of this rotation all over my YouTube, so if you need to know what this is, go check that out. Jesus, we're getting some procs like crazy. Okay. Okay, so right here is our very first Careful Synth 2 hit, so we'll make sure to see what this hits for. Okay, so it hit for 147. So in our progress pad here, let's put 147 is what those hit for. So make sure we're not going to finish it here, and we won't with 147. 1706 left. Okay, cool. So now we'll finish out the craft here, and I'm going to save enough CP for me to be able to use Ingenuity 2 at the end, and that's how I'm going to know what Careful Synth 2 plus Ingenuity 2 hits for. Now if that tool wasn't broken, then we would be able to just tell from the tool, but these are numbers that we kind of got to compile on our own here. So, wow. Freaking excellent right here. Whatever. Okay, so we'll do Great Stride, Ingenuity 2, and Fire Guts. Okay, so I have Ingenuity 2 up now. So Careful Synth 2. And that hit for 224. So we'll put that in here, 224. Okay, so now we know what all of our progress hits are going for. And so my theory before all of this is that our old 3-star macro that we have is most likely going to work on this new stuff here. I don't have any more in-queue crap to use for the macro, but we will see here. So anyways, go back to the tool. And now that we know what our progress hits are, see, this is the macro that we used for 3-star. And see what I'm saying? The progress isn't going to show that it's going to hit there, but I believe it's going to here. So clear this out and I'll show you how we can tell. So we do our muscle memory, comfort zone, inner quiet, waste not 2, or no, wait a minute. Oh, it's steady hand 2. Waste not 2. And then we do 1 piece by piece in the 3-star macro. So 1, 2, 3. 3 hasties. See, our steady hand fell off. Put up another steady hand 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that leaves us with 5 progress there. Master's Min 2. Steady hand 2. Let me make certain here what we had on our 3-star here. Master's Min 2, steady hand 2, hasty. Oh, see, I had a basic in there. You'll probably change that to something else. And then great stride, ingenuity. Okay. So hasty, hasty. Then when he had great stride, ingenuity 2. We got 1 steady hand left, so do our Bayergots there. So see, that doesn't go all the way with the quality here, but this is all hasties. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So take those off of there. So here's how we're gonna know. Let's get this doodad out here. So 1764 minus 972 is what we're going to do. So we need to get 792 progress after we've done our 1 piece by piece and our 1 muscle memory. That's the only 2 progress hits that we've got in here so far. So go back to our notepad here. And I know, obviously, 4 of those will get it. So I think that's going to be my best bet because our 3-star macro is that exactly. It's 4 of these. So just to make certain, 224 times 4, 896. So 896, 1764 minus 972. 792. So, yep. So we'll be perfectly fine if we do it that way. But for whatever reason, here's Ingenuity 2 is up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that don't work. So, not certain why. But we'll check it out. And so we've got 32 CP left, it looks like. And we start out with 478. So what I can do actually is remove this Hasty Touch here. And I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to do that basic touch. It's kind of wonky whenever you're adding something in there. So put it like, drag it up here and put it on the one that you want it to be behind, apparently. See if I can't stretch this out, make it look bigger. There we go. So just like that right there. And this basic touch right here is actually going to be a basic or precise basic. And also, if you wanted to, if this was your specialist, you could make this right here or this right here like an innovative touch. So put this specialist action, put it up here. Alright, so that all looks good right there, even though this tool here says it's not going to work. But I think that Ingenuity 2 is like the only thing on this tool here that's messed up. So any other macro that you're wanting to create that doesn't have Ingenuity 2, then it should be okay. But always a good thing to check your progress and stuff first, like I did in that first craft. Just write your numbers down so you know, because like right here, I know exactly how much everything's going to hit for. If you want to go a step further, see how much a second piece by piece was going to be worth, the tool would show you that. That's not broken in there. So okay, so now once you've got it all laid out the way you like it here, you're going to click right here. It says macro, and then right here is going to be your macro. So what we'll do, we'll go back over here in game, and we will create a new macro. And I'll just do, I'll do these yellow ones. We're gonna have 2 macros here probably, so 2. So first macro, let's do, you're gonna click on this, and it highlights it all. Now if you're on PS4, obviously, sorry buddy, you gotta type this, but it's all good. So there's that. Now we go to macro 2. Okay, and we're going to want to edit this. So that's going to be this basic touch. We're going to do a precise in front of it so that if precise hits, we want that to go off instead of the basic. So, and don't put a weight after the precise, because if it hits, then it's going to use the basic touch as weight. If it doesn't hit, then it's just going to hit basic touch. So therefore this macro should only cost 478 minus 14, so 464 CP to do. So let's give it a shot real fast and make sure, we want to make sure we got muscle memory, piece by piece, Steady Hand 2, Hasty Touch, and Ingenuity 2. And Bayergot's all your additional actions and stuff, you want to make sure that all of them are active with your character. Move this over real quick and we'll make sure, because this is the next thing that we've got to craft. Let me make sure. Yep. So let's check our actions real quick. So see, I don't have them all that I need, so let me just remove all of them real quick. Oh, stand up. Remove all of them. Okay, so we're going to do Bayergot's. I need piece by piece. Don't need innovation. Nope, nope, nope. Waste not 2. Careful synth 2. Comfort zone, hasty, steady into muscle memory. Okay, just for good measure, put my tricks of the trade back on if I need it, and I'll put innovation in there. Make sure Bayergot's piece by piece. Innovation, waste not 2, careful synth 2, tricks, and reclaim. Okay. Or not reclaim, whatever the last one was, muscle memory. Okay, so do this here, and we'll try out the macro. Best thing to do is, like when you're bored or we got maintenance going on, sit there and play with that tool and see if you can't come up with like a good macro for for any of the crafts that you're trying to do. If you're just starting out, that's a great tool to help you get through some stuff. So here, let's see if we can't stick this on this invisible hotbar here. Okay, We still got our food up, so 478. This is going to cost 464, like we said. Okay. So, turn the edit off. Okay, so this is macro number 1. Get this out of the way a little bit. And I don't have like any NQ mats to try this out with, but we'll just see how it goes with this. It started out with a hell of a lot of progress anyway, so we'll just see where we get to on all that. So that right there, that cannot execute, was the precise touch not going off. So okay, there's our 100%. Alright, and there you have it. So that's basically how you make the crafting macros. I mean, this tool is really cool, other than the fact that that Ingenuity 2 shit's broken. But I mean, you can clear this out and sit and mess around with it and do, you know, whatever it is that you want. But if you know, like, for in-game stuff, I mean, it's all kind of basically going to be very, very close to the same, you know. Asha and myself, we both make macros, and it seems like they're very, very close to each other. Because, I mean, once you get to the point where you're crafting this big stuff, there's not too many variations of ways that you can do it. So, you know, he does a couple different things that I don't do, and I do a couple different things that he doesn't do. So, either way, this tool right here will help you guys out with trying new ways out to do it for yourself. So, if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll get back to you guys on any questions, but I'm gonna put the link for this in the description, and I will make sure to cover all the bases on everything there. So alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys out there.